Hi you guys, welcome back. And of course, if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Tracy, and in this video, I am going to discuss the idea of where we go after we die. So stay tuned. Since the dawn of time, man has wondered what happens after we die. And so religions and different spiritual ideologies and just different beliefs have been formed regarding where we go after we die. And so in today's video, I just want to share with you guys my idea of where we go after we die, and I am also going to share with you how I came to the conclusion that I've come to. So let's just start with all of these different aspects that kind of come together to form my general belief about life after death. As many of you already know, I was once a student at this school called the School of Metaphysics, and that is where I really formed this foundation of spirituality that I was able to build upon in the years following. So a lot of my beliefs regarding life after death were kind of born from some of the things that I had learned there. So first off, it is my understanding and my belief that all of us have a soul. Okay, so the soul is an older part of us which has existed for a much longer time than any of our physical human lifetimes. So it is my belief that we have a soul that is existing within our physical body in each lifetime that we are existing in. Okay? Now, it is also my belief that your soul is living somewhat inside of your body as well as, you know, in your mind. So your conscious mind, your conscious waking awareness is what you experience while you are awake. And then when you go to sleep, that is when you enter into your subconscious mind. Your awareness then is released from your conscious mind, and you are then existing and thinking and experiencing in your subconscious mind. And that is where the dream world exists. But that is also the same part of you, the same part of mind that you are returning to in between lifetimes. So now let's just take a quick look at what the Bible has to say about life after death. And in the Christian belief, you can see in John 3:16, it states, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life." And in 1 Thessalonians 4:13 through 18, it says, "Brothers and sisters, we do not want you to be uninformed about those who sleep in death, so that you do not grieve like the rest of mankind who have no hope. For we believe that Jesus died and rose again, and so we believe that God will bring with Jesus those who have fallen asleep in him. According to the Lord's word, we tell you that we who are still alive, who are left until the coming of the Lord, will certainly not precede those who have fallen asleep. For the Lord himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet call of God, and the death in Christ will rise first. After that, we who are still alive and are left will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so we will be with the Lord forever. Therefore, encourage one another with these words. And in this one, I believe that Lord is symbolic for your own I am. So, as you come back to the Lord, your own highest self, you are coming back to that Christ within. And you're beginning to realize what life really is all about, and that is to live and to build understandings through our life experience. And for one more, for the Christian belief, we have 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1 through 10, which states, "For we know that if the earthly tent we live in is destroyed, we have a building from God, an eternal house in heaven, not built by human hands. Meanwhile, we groan, longing to be clothed instead with our heavenly dwelling, because when we are clothed, we will not be found naked. For while we are in this tent, we groan and are burdened, because we do not wish to be unclothed, but to be clothed instead with our heavenly dwelling, so that what is mortal may be swallowed up by life. Now the one who has fashioned us for this very purpose is God, who has given us the Spirit as a deposit, guaranteeing what is to come. Therefore, we are always confident and know that as long as we're at home in the body, we are away from the Lord. For we live by faith, not by sight. We are confident, I say. I would prefer to be away from the body and at home with the Lord. So we make it our goal to please Him, whether we are at home in the body or away from it. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each of us may receive what is due us for the things done while in the body, whether good or bad." So here at the very end it says, "For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ, so that each of us may receive what is due us for the things done while in the body, whether good or bad." This is really explaining karma and learning through karma so that you can reach enlightenment and go home with the Lord, your own I am. And now let's take a look at what the Bhagavad Gita has to say about life after death. Part 2 of the Bhagavad Gita, titled The Inner Doctrine, is where Lord Krishna is explaining to Arjuna, the Pandu prince, that he should not grieve life and death. And these are the words that Krishna is saying to Arjuna. "The truly wise grieve neither for the dead nor yet for the living. Just as the brave man feareth neither death nor life, so doth wise man avoid grief over either, though the half-wise grieve over either or both, according to mood and circumstance. Know thou, O Prince of Pandu, that there never was a time when I, nor thou, nor any of these princes of earth was not, nor shall there ever come a time hereafter when any of us shall cease to be. As the soul, wearing this material body, experienceth the stages of infancy, youth, manhood, and old age, so even shall it, in due time, pass on to another body, and in other incarnations shall it again live, and move, and play its part. Those who have attained the wisdom of the inner doctrine know these things, and fail to be moved by aught that cometh to pass in this world of change. To such, life and death are but words, and both are but surface aspects of the deeper being. And Krishna obviously continues on and on, but as you can see, the belief of the Hindus in the Bhagavad Gita clearly states that the Hindu belief is that there is reincarnation. So life after death in this belief is that our soul goes on and continues to be reborn into new lifetimes. And now let's look at what Buddhists have to say about life after death. Buddhists believe in a cycle of death and rebirth called samsara. Through karma and eventual enlightenment, they hope to escape samsara and achieve nirvana, an end to suffering. I actually showed you guys a very detailed diagram of the mind triangle, and that was in my video called What is 5D New Earth and the Event. So if you haven't seen that video yet, be sure to check it out. I'll link it down below and everything. So anyway, check that out later. So for now, I'll just re-explain to you that in that video, I used the mind triangle diagram to explain these different levels of mind. And I also explained that we are multidimensional beings, and all of these different levels of mind could also be considered dimensions. And so, as interdimensional beings, while we exist here in this 3D dimension, we also exist simultaneously as soul and spirit in higher levels and higher levels of mind, or higher dimensions, if you want to call them that. So just keep in mind that while you are a human having this very physical experience with our physical senses, we are also spirit, and we also have a soul. So this is all existing all at once within you. And so it is my belief that you as a soul and spirit have existed in many, many lifetimes, possibly enough to fill eternity. And so it is the part of you, the older part of you, your soul, your subconscious side, that you are bringing along into each and every lifetime for new experiences. And within each lifetime, no matter what happens, there is always some level of learning that takes place that you're adding to yourself, to your higher self, for you to use in the future. That is why a lot of times you guys, we get like these gut instincts, those feelings that we get that are always right, come from that wiser, older part of ourselves that is inside. Before we came into this life, we made a deal and we said we would forget everything that we ever knew before and focus solely on this lifetime that we were being born in. So us as a soul came in to this physical body knowing that this conscious part of ourselves would not even remember all of the things that we had been through. So anyway, in this lifetime, we were given the gift of forgetting, because that would be so overwhelming if we had memories from each and every past life that we have ever lived. And if we could see every future life that is coming for us, in the future. Just imagine, there would be no way that we could focus on being exactly who we are today. All right, so that is my general belief, is that I do believe in reincarnation. I believe that we are here as soul and spirit to experience life in this physical 3D consciousness so that we can experience duality, so that we can experience physicality, so that we can understand how to find ourselves once again as a soul and spirit hidden within. So now I'm interested to find out, what do you guys believe happens after we die? So go ahead and let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. I think that this is a topic that everyone should at least spend a little bit of time in their lives contemplating. So we're here to have life experiences. We're here to share with others and meet new people. We're here to understand who we really are deep down within the core of our being. And we're simply here to give ourselves deeper and deeper understandings so that we can simply continue to expand and grow. We are unlimited beings who are made of nothing but pure energy. Well, that about wraps it up for this video. So if you like this video, be sure to give me that big thumbs up. And of course, if you're a viewer but not yet a subscriber, I would love for you to click subscribe right under this video. And once you have subscribed, you can then click the bell to be notified each and every time that I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending your time with me. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.